Welcome back to Whispers of Love. If love had a sound, I think it would be silence first. The kind of silence that isn't empty. The kind that hums softly in the spaces between two people who don't need words anymore. It started with a song, not one that played on the radio, but one that existed only between us. The sound of your laughter. The rhythm of your heartbeat when I rested my head against your chest. The quiet sigh you made when you finally let your guard down. That was our music. I met you on a cold afternoon in November. The kind of day when the sky looked heavy and the world felt slow. You were sitting on a park bench, earbuds in, lost in whatever world you'd built inside your head. And I remember thinking, I wish I could hear what you were hearing. You looked up, caught my eyes for half a second, and smiled. It wasn't a grand beginning, no fireworks, no slow-motion movie moment, just that smile, quiet, real, and warm enough to make the cold seem less cruel. We kept meeting there after that day. At first, by accident, 10-beat choice. Sometimes we talked, sometimes we didn't. But even the silence between us had its own melody. You told me once that you believed love had a sound. You said it was the sound of two hearts beating in sync. Or the way someone's name sounds softer when said by the right person. I laughed at you then, called you a dreamer. You just smiled and said, maybe, but you'll hear it one day. I didn't believe you. Not then. But time has a way of tuning the world differently when you love someone. The rain didn't sound lonely anymore. It sounded like home. The wind through the trees whispered your name, even silence. The heavy kind that used to scare me. Felt safe beside me. Then one day, you were gone. No warning, no long goodbye. Just a message that said you had to leave, that life was pulling you somewhere else. I didn't play music for months after that. Everything felt too loud, too hollow, too broken. But sometimes, late, at night I'd still hear it. That faint rhythm of something that used to be ours. I thought I'd lost it completely. But love has a strange way of staying. Years later, I walked past that same park bench. The trees were taller. The world had moved on. And there was someone sitting there, headphones on, eyes closed, swaying slightly to a beat I couldn't hear. For a moment, it was like looking at you again. That same stillness, that same quiet joy. And then I realized, maybe love never really leaves. Maybe it just changes the frequency. Because when the wind brushed past, I heard it again, that soft, familiar hum. Not a song, not a voice, but something deeper. Something that said, I was real. I mattered. I still echo here. If love had a sound, I think it would be the sound of remembering, of holding on and letting go at the same time, of the heart learning that some melodies never end. They just fade gently into something eternal. Maybe love sounds like the quiet after a storm. Maybe it's the rhythm of two souls who met once, in the middle of the noise, and decided to listen. So now, when I sit in silence, I don't feel alone. Because if you listen closely, really listen, you can still hear it too. That soft, unending song. The one that began with a smile on a cold November afternoon. The one that still whispers, if love had a sound, it would sound like you.